though she's too old to hold my hand, she will always hold my heart. Watching you grow from my little girl into the beautiful bride standing before me has filled me with so much joy.
Veronica is one of my most favorite people in the universe. Jake has this absolutely unbridled sense of optimism and positivity. If you ever need a confidence boost, you give Jakey a call and he'll blow so much smoke up your ass you won't know what hit you.
What I'll say about Jake is he's his most happy when the people around him are happy. That's what he cares about, right?
I feel blessed to wake up Jake into our lives and thank him for the laughter and happiness he brings my daughter.
Making my dreams come true. Catch the wind and fly away. I will go where you go. Never wander alone. There's no time to waste, 'cause I can see that one by one the stars come out and the sky begins to glow with a feeling I've never known before. Through the high and low, nothing comes close. Nothing comes close to this. Nothing comes close. Nothing comes close to this. You take my breath away, and I have no words to say. I've opened up the gates.
Veronica, I'm so proud to be standing here with you. Never in my life did I think I'd be here with such an incredible woman. Jeez, it's way early. Oh no, this is almost as bad as last night. Okay, here we go. Our story starts a few years ago in 2017. After living in California for 4 years with 3 of my best friends, I decided to move to a magical land called Newport Beach. This town brought me close friends, countless laughs, and some really great sunsets. But I'm grateful to Newport Beach for bringing me you, the most important person in my life and the most incredible woman I've ever known. A woman who's not just been incredible, but has filled me with love and pushed me to be a better man every single day. From the moment we met, I remember being drawn to you, running back and forth between Patrick's room to see if you liked the outfit I was going to be wearing that afternoon. And just a few hours later, on the dance floor, when I saw you cutting a rug with a rubber horse face around your head, dancing, I knew I never wanted to spend another minute away from you again. Since then, we've moved into 3 different apartments, we've adopted a wonderful dog, and we've started a life together. Now, in front of all of our family and friends, I wanted to make some promises to you. I promise to quell all of your worries and remind you that together we can make it through anything. I promise to hold you up over anybody else and prioritize our family first. I promise to love you even when you ask me really silly questions right as I'm falling asleep, like, would you love me if I turned into a big block of ice? Would you still carry me around in like a wagon so we could still hang out together? Which the resounding answer was always yes. I promise to be sweet and always have a snack ready for you when you come home from work a little bit hangry. I promise to take hug breaks, especially when we have to do chores around the house. I promise to be your biggest fan, especially during your impromptu dance recitals that you love to perform for me all the time. I promise to care for you, even usually when those injuries are coming from those dance moves that you usually cut just moments before. I promise to support you through your career because you are such a talented person and because we both know I'd be a really good stay-at-home dad. I've always been a person that lives in the moment. Most days I can't remember what day it is. But marrying you has me fixed on our future together. Buying a house that one day we can make a home. Having adventures around the world. But more than anything, I can't wait to have a family with you and start having kids. Having children with you will be our greatest adventure. We've both become aunts and uncles in the last year, and watching you with Kaya and Rio really inspires me, even though Rio learned my name first. Veronica, marrying you was never a choice. It was something I knew I had to do. From the moment that I met you, I've been counting down the moments to make this commitment to each other. I'm so excited to be your husband. I love you so much.
Jake, I would say that you are my every dream come true, but the truth is that if someone asked me to think of my perfect person, I could have never dreamt up something as good as you. In my mind, it would not be possible for one single person to have all the qualities that you have. Loving, empathetic, loyal, sincere, kind, fun, and extremely good-looking. Even as a dream, it was just too impractical to wish for something like that. That person did not exist, and if they did, there's no chance that out of the millions of other people on this earth, they would choose to love and spend their life with me. I'd never dream I could deserve someone so special. Knowing you and loving you has changed my whole world. You've made me more loving, more forgiving, more passionate, more grateful, more alive. I love the beautiful life that we've created together. I love that you bring me coffee to bed every morning. And you pull me out of bed on the days where the world feels too much for me to handle. I love that one day you woke up and declared to me that if we started every morning with "I love you," we'd never have a bad day. So now we start every morning with "I love you." I love the multiple hug breaks we take throughout the day, especially through chores, and the extra long hugs at the end of long days apart. I love that we both love to talk so much. We've created an entire voice and personality for our dog. So we have yet another opportunity to keep talking whenever we run out of things to say to each other. I love that every day we manage to find something to celebrate, even if it's just getting through the day. But I love you even more on our hard days, the days where we don't see eye to eye, the days where I just can't let it go, the days when bad news and uncertainty creep in and we don't know if things are going to work out, the days where I scream at you for screaming at other people when we're driving in the car. I know that our life is going to be filled with a lot of those days, and that's okay. Because it's always the really hard days where I never feel more sure that that I chose the right person. A person so committed to understanding me better and trying so hard to see my perspective. A person who's not afraid to sit in the fire with me until we find a solution. Even if you gave the solution hours ago and I was too stubborn to concede. As a person who's lived their entire life feeling unsure and afraid of most things, you've taught me how to be brave. Brave enough to see the world for the good instead of the bad. Brave enough to dream big instead of practical. Brave enough to trust myself. And brave enough to ride the Incredicoaster at Disneyland. It's like the pinnacle of bravery. You are home to me. A home that's always sunny and very loud. A home where we break into dance at any moment just because. Just toss it. I can't wait to expand our home and add in more drooly rescue dogs and several of the loudest, sweetest little babies who I know are going to be good down to their bones because they're going to be a piece of you. Our children are going to be so lucky to know what it feels like to be loved by you and to have a home in you like I do. I saw a quote that said, "Marriage is not the end of the search for love. It's the end of the search for a person to love. The search for ways to love that person has just begun." So, I promise to find ways to love you every day. I promise to keep loving you through all the ways that you'll change and the ways that you will stay exactly the same. I promise to dream big with you, to support your ideas, spend less time thinking of all the reasons why something won't work instead of why it will. I promise to put you first and prioritize the health of our marriage above all else. I promise to always remind you how smart, funny, and handsome you are, even though you always say, "Yeah, I know." I promise to love you through the storms as hard as I love you through our perfect, easiest days. I promise to respect and honor you, to show up every day, and to make our home one that's filled with love and laughter, gratitude and forgiveness every day. I promise to start every morning with "I love you" and to always make time for hug breaks. If the only thing I accomplish for the rest of my life is to grow old with you, it'll be enough. It's the greatest honor that I get to be your wife. I love you with my entire heart.
I now pronounce you husband and wife. Jake, you may kiss your bride. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my distinct honor and privilege to present to you for the very first time Mr. and Mrs. Jake and Veronica Phillips.
You know I'll always keep on coming back to you. Even when the road gets tough, you're enough. I don't know how I deserve you. You know I'll always keep on coming back
Some ships are made of steel. Some ships are made of wood. But the best ships are friendships.
May the two of you have a long, healthy, and happy life together.
It's impossible not to notice the incredibly tender and thoughtful way that they care about each other. There is really no doubt that they were truly made for each other.
Leaves ain't waiting, their colors changing like the times. And I'm taking, darling, would you be mine? And I hope you know I will love you for the rest of my life. Let's not waste time, oh, take this slow. You got miles behind us, but miles to go. So let's just break this down to the simplest truth. You and I as one will always be better than two. Take this slow, we've got miles behind us, but miles to go. So let's just break this down to the simplest truth. You and I as one will always be better than two. Yeah, you and I as one will always be better than